Hey guys, this is Honda Civic Got Ice here. Welcome back to some more Animal Crossing City Folk. For today, almost time for Halloween! Don't come to my house or else I'll suck your blood. Sounds like somebody has fleas. Back here. The pest control here.
Start digging in your butt, Swed.
Uh-oh. Stinky poopa. Poopies. Funny poopies. La 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 la. I was here the whole time. I just didn't talk to you, Lay Monk. John Pork distracted me. Let's get a new song. Alright, we're back. And we couldn't get it because pockets were full. That's a shame. It's full of fossils and that goddamn flea. It's been plaguing our villagers. If I didn't catch that flea, I would have had the song by now. So that was a waste of time. So let's go and empty out our pockets. When do you not have an item on special? Ooh, painting. I'll take it. I'll take your computer. And this thing. The electric bed. Alright, I hear we have some news going on. Let's take this painting to the museum. Make sure Nook's not a scammer. However, we already got it. Alright. First, I'm gonna fart on your chair. This page needs a hero. It needs incredible Gassy. Roar! Huh? How long has my cursor been down there? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. It's morning now. Got a letter from the HRA. Nothing important. We already passed 50,000 points. I've unlocked a 5-star Homer. Hola! Oh! 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 Hola! There's still some crickets out here. The store ain't even open yet. Because these big and fancy stores don't open till later. Apparently people don't want big and fancy things early in the morning. Here's the plug. The moon's still out. Alright, that's cheap. We could do that. How much would 300 set me back? Hang on. Okay, I thought we had a new person here. I guess not. So let's put away our turnips. Some other things. Oh, it turns out we already have an electric bed. Oh well. More letter fodder from me to give to other villagers. Now where am I gonna put this computer? I think this will be the achievement room, where we put all our achievements, like random objects that you get during holidays, like this sailboat or this April Fool's leaf. Now downstairs, the music room, where we have all our musical instruments. Like Elevator Weezer. I think I could put it over here. There we go. Let's look at what's on the screen. Let's see what I can catch over here. A koi. Oh boy. It's a sea bass. It's always this fucking sea bass. Caught a sea bass, it's a pain in my ass. Hey. Hey. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Looks like it's about to rain. We have to say Lay Monk trying to get into the nether.
Flint and steel.
The nether. John Port. All right. Okay, let's see what they are. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm about to kill. Oh. Alright, I'll take your fish. Coffee, spelled backwards, is EFOC. Well, I just saved the fish's life from being eaten. And I've been pranked. We got some news. Big Dick Randy is coming on Friday. Or next Friday. And the flea market is this weekend. So we can't enter our houses, otherwise people will try to take our stuff. I remember back in the DS version, the barbershop was right here. That's because in the DS version, there was no city. So the barbershop had to be here. You know, you can get your barbershop haircut that costs $0.25. No, actually it costs 3,000 bells, and not $0.25. So don't let Adrian fool you, as he explains his friend group while being a dude man. Hey, I told you that you're free. You don't need to be in... Yes, that's a black bass. It's probably the same black bass that we freed. Be free again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright. And what did I pick up? Some pansies. Get out of my pockets, you pansy. Why? I see. Well, there goes another one from the peanut gallery. How many times do I have to tell you that you're free? No, we gotta free this thing. Put it back in the river. And it's Crucian. Alright. Okay. basically, the Tails, KP, and Drawing Jeffy segment of Horrors in Eelsport should be complete soon, or yeah. Which means that we're 2/3 of the way through this Halloween special. And I gotta stay plugged in if I want to complete the 3rd segment on time. Here's a quick recap of the 2 Halloween episodes so far. Keeping it up with the Mario crew, with Jeffy Resets the World, where Jeffy, due to his incompetence, fails to press a button that resets the... Look. He failed to press the button and now the world has reset. And due to him accidentally sneezing on a dinosaur, he changed the timeline. Then we got the Tails, KP, and Drawing Jeffy segment, which should be complete by the time this video uploads. Called I Want KP the Guy. Where KP accidentally touching a magical crystal gets superpowers. And stops evil. Then we got the 3rd segment, which I should get to work on after, probably after this video uploads. The Unbearable Night. Where there's a bear running loose in town of Quahog. And yeah. I'll have to think of who's gonna be affected by it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Now, you remember how last week I was talking about the development of KP lore? Well, I've also found another piece of information I remembered. There's gonna be this one kid that KP babysat, who was always causing mischief and trouble and stuff, and also tantruming. His His name was Jaden. And no, his bus is not here. This was like 9 years before that meme. Jaden's bus is here. I mean, to be honest, you don't really have that much stuff. Here's another character who was gonna have a much more major gag role. Was first introduced in the beginning of the Welcome to Eelsport, in the Eelsport era. There was gonna be a character named Greased Up Dirt Bentley. And yeah. It's gonna go like,
You're never gonna catch me.
but he was immediately forgotten. I think he did make one appearance on the Foopy Bunch. That one arc where everybody was living at the Foopy Bunch house. And to be honest, pretty sure all this entire lore started because of two factors. One was making that picture of KP back in 5th grade. And the other was when me and Foopy were making YouTube videos back in the day. That's what started the fire of these shows. Of my weird little shows. Sometimes I wonder if there's alternate universes out there where these weird little shows had minor tweaks to them. Like some different outcome happened. Like, I don't think, these would exist if I wouldn't have made that picture of KP. Next year's gonna be the 10-year anniversary of the start of the Springdale era. Basically, as of this year, the Eelsbort Quahog era has outlived the Springdale era. If you remember, Springdale era was 2016 to 2020. Eelsbort Quahog era, 2020 till now. There was also this running gag that I tried to bring up in 2023, but the character I associated with the gag, Johnny Elbows, got cancelled. It's his game he created, which I forgot the name of. I'll have to look it up a bit. Hang on. Come on Instagram. Lit up these old Spooner Street Father episodes. I'll have to one day try to think hard and deep about the old episodes from like the beginning until the very early Eelsbort Quahog era. Some old episodes that lie dormant. You know, probably spruce them up a bit so their humor can fit with modern times. You know, in case there's any dead memes in there. Replace them with new, fresh memes. Like every time it says 69, replace it with 67. 67! And yeah. Also replace the characters I've scrapped with new characters. I passed it multiple times. Here it is. Yeah, he called it. Johnny Elbows called his game Baller. And you had no fucking choice but to play it. But that game is too rough for everybody, except for Johnny. Now Johnny Elbows got cancelled. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. By the way, what time is it? I'd say it's around 6:07. Also known as 6-7. Oh crap, I got pranked again. So I've been hearing on TikTok about this Group 7. Not sure what it's about, but yeah. What is this Group 7? Alright. Now another couple of characters I'd like to talk about is Edward and Barnaby, two background characters. Now, they still get mentioned from time to time, but they were originally supposed to have bigger roles, but kind of replaced by Dan and Stan. So they got phased out. And I don't think there's much of a chance for them to come back. Except for just background roles. I mean, I even gave them images for their houses. So basically they were supposed to have a bit of a revival back in 2023, but it failed. Another thing that came up during those early years the early years era for Springdale, was KP being the mayor of a town. Go around running the place. But it got phased out and in and out and in and out from time to time. It went on pretty long, even into the Springdale era. Even made a bit of a reference to it, a couple of references to it in like that one town behind Sunset Valley and Clock World, and also Unexpected Town. But so far, haven't really seen a good window of opportunity to bring it back. There was even a arc with Gary and the Banana and KP. But there's no chance of that coming back because we got Tails and Drawing Jeffy. Besides, Tails shot up Gary and the Banana. Well, I can't remember if it was KP or Tails who shot it. I think it was KP who did it. Besides, that wasn't a Halloween special, it was a campfire story. So it probably wasn't canon. Nothing in these Halloween or spooky episodes are canon. Otherwise, all the characters would be dead by now. So see you tomorrow. Now basically, the only reason I phased out Sanford Farms and Cole Sanford was because it was slowly replaced by the Wells Ranch and Eric. You know, we got the other friend group beside KP, Tails, and Drawing Jeffy. Is Lucas, the rich boy. He's super cool. Got Harvey the nerd. the nerd brain. And we got Eric, the farmer. It's the other friend group other than KP. What friend groups KP has. Like, first there's Tails, KP, and Drawing Jeffy. Got Tails, the nerd brain, KP, the everyman, and Drawing Jeffy, the idiot. And we got Dan, Stan, KP, Tails, and Drawing Jeffy. Adding Dan is the timid chef, and Stan, the rich boy. Then we got the main stars, which is KP, and also Foopy, who's basically the leader of the Foopy bunch, and also business savvy. And then we got Mark, who's the middle child. And I guess we can also throw in Jeffy, who's also an idiot. And also Tails, who's representing Tails, KP, and Drawing Jeffy. Then we got Jibanyan, who's representing Spooner Street Father. Then we got the Clam Crew, who's also not associated with KP. Which is Peter, Quagmire, Cleveland Joe, and Jibanyan and Mario. Then we got the Foopy bunch, which is Foopy, SpongeBob, Shrek, Homer, and Sonic. What else is there? Well, not associated with Eelsport or Quahog at all is basically how I see, that's what I call the Terry Bruh cast, which is Bruce, Ryan, Brandon, Jethro, Austin, and Terry. Then we got Bruce's neighbors, which is Bruce, Ryan, Jethro, Austin, and Emerald. Coming back to Eelsport and Quahog. We got the Steve crew, which is Steve, Timmy, Kendrick, and Jamal. That's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.